I'm so high. See me in the sky, yeah, I'm so high, so fly. Call me Fizzle, yeah, yeah, I'm Fizzle, ballin' all life. Big bad wolf, yeah, you know I'm in this pistol ball. All season, yeah, 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 I'm so high. Going through another level, yeah, yeah, I'm so high. See it as I walk by, yeah, yeah, I'm so high. Throw you away to the birds, don't let me show y'all. Push in the air, peace all year.
What's good, YouTube universe? Fizzleman1 signing in like always. As you know, this is a new season of Madden Stars, and of course, we got a whole new theme. I don't even know if I'm gonna do different themes for different shows, but that is the theme for Madden Stars, and that, well, my introduction here in Fizzleman Picks Lounge. And I'm Fizzleman signing in like always. Like I said before, we here live for this Thursday night football here in Fizzleman Picks Lounge, which is the prime time broadcast pre-show. We here live. And as that, we here. Shout out to our supporters and our sponsors. Of course, we got EA Sports, YouTube, and your one and only Fizz and Friends Gaming. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell and be part of that Noti gang. And definitely make sure you like and subscribe and sub up and be part of our sub up friends. That's where you could actually be our friends and actually join us and maybe even get prizes. And also, as what else I could say, lastly as well, if you hit that notification bell, you definitely would be eligible to get prizes and join us as in the game world. And this is a gaming show channel, and normally I'm gonna start making a bigger, broader band with my shows and probably have more shows come through. But like I'm saying, Madden Stars is a fan favorite, of course, here moi, and of course, and whoever's watching. But of course, like I'm saying, Madden Stars, we lit, we live, and I'm ready for the season to go on the hand. And as we got these two teams here, if you don't know what Madden Stars is, my dear, I might tell you right now, you is not here as a fan of Madden Stars. Madden Stars is what you see right in front of you, but it's definitely seeing that we compare real life superstars and as well the superstars that you see about to take off in this game right here. It's the same, yes, counterparts. And that's what we do here in Madden Stars. We compare the counterparts to the real life to Madden Stars. So let me go more forward with you guys before we get into this game about history between these two teams, because that's what Fizzleman Picks Lounge we do here. We talk about and we get into as is the pre-show before the prime time matchup. And as we go into this matchup, like I'm saying, yes, the Buccaneers is who the Fizz is picking. Fizzleman1, yes, Fizzleman picks Buccaneers to take it as the Tampa Bay Buccaneers is the Super Bowl champions in real life. As I said, we compare real life and Madden Stars. So there is a Super Bowl champion in Madden Stars, but it ain't the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It is the Green Bay Packers. So we also got to keep it heads up, as this is our first show for the season and we're coming in, and you know, we got to let y'all know history, what we got coming in for the season. What we always do for each season, we talk about certain superstars and certain teams, and you know, the teams we talk about is pretty much the Super Bowl winning teams, and of course we talk about MVPs of the league and MVPs of the Super Bowls. And we also mainly, I could say that's all we talk about. yeah, we don't really talk about nobody else. The coach of the year is the best team, and 9 times 10, you get that from previous years. And then there's other categories of awards, if you could say, that players won, that like rookie of the year or offensive player of the year. Those are things that I could consider. We didn't really get into like that, but this season, and I feel like the season to come next year, we will be talking more about those players. But I could give you a brief rundown right now. As like I said, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are the real life Super Bowl champions. I don't know, the real life awards of anything else besides the MVP, who is Aaron Rodgers, Green Bay Packers in real life MVP of the league. Aaron Rodgers coming into this season, he is our MVP, and then of course he is the Super Bowl champion. So the Green Bay Packers is a big team that we will be talking about all year, as Tampa Bay Buccaneers is right behind them in the category of Madden stars, comparing real life and Madden stars. So yeah, Green Bay Packers is the better team to me than Buccaneers, but the Buccaneers is real life Super Bowl champions. Here's kicking off Thursday night prime time. And what else we got going in? Our MVP for this league is our first MVP for our league. And of course, he did it before in real life, but he never won a Super Bowl in Madden stars. Will this year be his year? Our MVP is Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes is our MVP this year. Will he win the Super Bowl? This might be his year to win the Super Bowl here in Madden Stars. Who knows? He may take it all the way, and that's what we're here to see and talk about. But we got also other players that I could come and just mention, and just see if we could just remember these guys throughout the season. And as my mind is briefly running through, our Offensive Player of the Year for the whole league. Is it the whole league? No, it was broken down between two, but I kind of broke it down to, like when you pick the exact players, like the offensive player, defensive player of the whole league. You know how they break it down in two? Yeah, we was doing that, but now we picking. And I think I picked Matt Ryan as the offensive player of the year. So Matt Ryan's the offensive player of the year. Defensive player of the year, I believe, was Myles Garrett. All those counterparts in real life was Aaron Donald and Derrick Henry. So those are the counterparts in real life. And then Rookie of the Year, we had Justin Herbert in real life. And in defense, Rookie of the Year, we have Chase Young in real life. In Madden Stars, if Joe Burrow didn't get hurt, of course Joe Burrow probably would have been Rookie of the Year. Would you say not? I maybe think so, as he was our Rookie of the Year, Joe Burrow, and then our Defensive Player of the Year was Patrick Queen. So that's a good matchup right there to even remember. These superstars here are our Offensive Player of the Years and our Defensive Player of the Years and Rookie of the Years, and you know what I mean? That's a good knowledge to know. So with that further note there, this season, giving you that full information about who is stars and coming into this season. We got this matchup coming in as real life Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking the W in real life, of course. And of course, you see the overalls in a tight margin, as there's diehard Dallas Cowboy fans, but the Tampa Bay Buccaneers is the Super Bowl champions in real life, and the fans is on our side, as the overalls is the fan votings. And let me go more into it. I believe if the Cowboys win here in Madden Stars, it's because the Cowboys' depth chart was underhand, meaning that they lost some players in real life that wasn't there in the game. That what is here in Madden Stars, they are here in Madden Stars. They got hurt in real life, but they are here in Madden Stars, and that's what make the comparison so real, because we care if they get hurt. Nope, because we can't control that. It's all about if they get hurt here in Madden Stars, and that's what we're here to see. And if they don't, that shows the difference of what it could be to what it could be in real life and what it is, and like that. And we saying that is here in Fizzleman Picks Lounge. Tampa Bay Buccaneers is taking this W, and we are ready to go. And with that as going saying, the season is kicking off here in Madden NFL 22. make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and sub up and be part of our sub up friends. And definitely hit that notification bell and you'll be part of our Noti gang. Yes, we are live and ready to go underhand. Yes, sir.
Tonight, from Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, it's Thursday Night Football on EA Sports. We'll see Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys.
And we're about 5 miles northwest of downtown Tampa at beautiful Raymond James Stadium near Florida's Gulf Coast. With the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone, the Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. The wait is finally over. Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis here on the start of a new NFL season, and we kick it off with a bang on Thursday night.
What's interesting about these Thursday night games is oftentimes we hear people say, is it really fair for players to play on Thursday night? But what did we hear from both of these teams going into this one? How excited they were to have the spotlight on their teams, their franchises, the rest of the league watching them go at it.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. We get a peek at Tom Brady as he brings out this Tampa Bay offense. And Tom Brady in his 22nd season overall and his second in Tampa Bay.
After 2 decades in New England, a change of scenery, and another tremendous season culminating with a Super Bowl title. 40 touchdown pass in the regular season, and most since his record-shattering 50 touchdown season of 2007 in New England. He did have minor knee surgery.
On first down, Brady. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. From the gun, it's Brady. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Looking for his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski, and that'll bring up second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
On second down, here's Fournette. And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 43-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. first down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Brady now on first down. Over the middle here to Brown. A gain of 6 there on first. Second down at 4. Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Now Brady. To Evans on the slant. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
First and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season. To throw is Brady. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. They were trying to go to Brown once again, but it'll be second and goal. Here's Brady. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Brady now on 3rd and goal. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Howard. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. Looking for Brown, and he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Buccaneers are on the board here first in the season opener. Many would call that a gutsy decision here early on to go for it 4th and goal. There was no hesitation. Field goal unit never sniffed the field.
It was a message. And the message was, I trust you on offense. Go out and make this happen. Go ahead and pick it up. You know what else he said? I trust my defense as well. If they don't get it, I know you're going to hold them. So it's a message to your entire team that you believe in them.
Extra point put through by Succop. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. This one will come out to the 25 as Pollard is going to elect not to return it. The Dallas Cowboys and Dak Prescott set to go on offense for the first time. And with Dak at the controls, his 6th season under center now as the Cowboys quarterback.
You remember last year he got off to an incredible start. Threw for over 450 yards in 3 straight weeks, including 502 against the Cleveland Browns in Week 4. Just 4 yards short of the franchise's single-game record. Then came his injury in Week 5. That pretty well derailed the Cowboys season.
Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That type of run right there, that just fires me up when I watch it because that's maybe the most underrated aspect of his game. The ability to break tackles and know where the first down chains are and pick them up.
He's tough, good pedigree. Dad Stacy was a linebacker at Missouri.
Yeah, and how about Mom on the track team? So I think that's where the speed came from. And she's not shy about letting us know that, too.
Yeah, I got the best of both worlds. First down, Prescott. Wide open, Amari Cooper. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Draw play, Elliott. Tackle made that time by Vita Vea. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Looking to throw. Prescott. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. The sack by the Super Bowl champion and Pro Bowler Jason Pierre-Paul.
JPP was a Pro Bowler for the 3rd time in his career last year as the Bucs won the Super Bowl title. Ended up finishing 2020 with 89 career sacks. So he has a chance with a really good season to get to 100.
And this won't get there, won't be online either. It's no good, off to the right, and this score will stay right where it is. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their 2nd drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. So the long field goal misses, and now the reverse. You're in a tough spot defensively. They'll start the drive at the 43.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right.
Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. He seemed to have a reasonable amount of time in the pocket, but he couldn't get rid of the football, and the end result, Charles, him on the ground.
Yeah, he's got to keep an internal clock to go along with his offensive line. When you're talking about 3, 4, 5 seconds, that's a reasonable amount of time to expect to deliver the ball downfield. So great to try and complete a pass, but it's equally important to know when to throw the football away, too.
So Brady and the Bucs need to work a little magic. 3rd and long after that last sack. Throw by Brady, incomplete. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. CeeDee Lamb deep for the Cowboys. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. 2nd drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
On second down, it's Elliott, and he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher, 3rd and 6.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
In the box with an extra defender in the secondary now on third down. Prescott from the gun. He's got his receiver, Cooper. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision. But don't forget his athletic ability. That's what made that catch there.
And he did spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there, so that helped back in high school. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. The kicker here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down by the face mask, it appeared. And yes, out come the flags.
Face mask. Defense.
So the hand got inside the face mask that time. Looked like a pretty easy call.
And it was, and we saw this in their loss last week. Penalties at inopportune times that led to their demise.
So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10. Prescott. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Buying time to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. So a quarterback scramble, certainly a pass play, but he saw something, tucked it, and got in the end zone.
A lot of quarterbacks, when they scramble, they're scrambling to create more time to throw the ball downfield. In this situation, as you noted, he tucked it and took off. Great play by him.
Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So that drive 7 plays in length. And it was all capped off by Dak Prescott, keeping it and taking it in on the touchdown run. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready to rock and roll again. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Fournette once more on second down. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 44 yards for him on the ground in his first quarter. He has been tremendous to start the new year. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
These two teams all tied after one. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Brady now to throw. Quick slant to Brown. Now Brown, oh, he lost the football. And the Cowboys have recovered.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Dallas offense set for this next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
52 catches last year for Zeke, and he's had as many as 77 in a year. I think he's hoping to get a little more stability in his offensive line and, of course, at the quarterback position. And if that happens, all of his numbers will go up.
A first down carry by Elliott. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Got a man here, it's Wilson. And down inside the 15 he goes. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. A give to Elliott. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Prescott to throw it. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, and if you have him, you use him because he's a guy who's going to win just about every time. I don't care what the coverage is.
Now Zerline on to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. That time a 6-play drive. And it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Leonard Fournette making his way back out there. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Now Brady. It's complete. He's got Gronk. Brady on target to Gronk. First down, Buccaneers.
And there's a familiar sight. Rob Gronkowski making a catch for a first down. And remember, Gronk said he was done in 2019, was out of football after retiring from the Patriots. But Brady asked if he'd run it back with him in Tampa, and he answered the call. Gronk earned his 4th ring with the win in Super Bowl 55, a game in which he scored 2 touchdowns.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Fournette running out of the gun. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 63 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. They'll run on first down. Bernard. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see it where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a draw play. This is Jones. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Randy Gregory able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
Well, that's the 2nd time he's been sacked so far in the first half, and if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
The sack backs him up, 3rd and long. Tough challenge for Brady and the Bucs. Brady. A pass underneath for Fournette. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This one angles out of bounds in a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line.
That's double win there, partner. You keep out of the return man's hands, and you pin him inside the 5-yard line. Pretty darn good.
And let's gaze our attention on Ezekiel Elliott. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success at least so far here in the 2nd quarter. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. He'll fire this deep for Gallup. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Ross Cockrell. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Brady. He completes it to Evans. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. Shotgun now for Brady. And this will be caught by Brown. 7 yards, the pickup there. Working with a 2nd and 3. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. And Suckup will put this one right through. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Dak and the Cowboys ready for their next possession. He's thrown for a touchdown pass, and he's run for one so far.
When you're able to watch a guy perform at a high level and do it in multiple ways, arm, legs, he really helps his team in a big way. You've got to think that they feel great about where they are in this ball game, and they feel even better about him leading their team.
Now he's hoping to put them into a better spot after this drive. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 48 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Elliott going to get it again on 2nd down. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. On the option, here's Elliott. And he's got the 1st down as he's up to the 45-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right, they need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. A 1st down throw for Prescott. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd and 10, Prescott, the tight end Jarwin with it out on the left side. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And a completion to Wilson. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in Week 1. Still fighting for more. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one goes for 24 yards.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott. To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. They'll throw again. Prescott. He'll get this to Elliott. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Prescott now. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in Week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Zerline now for the PAT. It's good, and it's 21-10. A 10-play drive that time, and it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. Well, the Bucs going to take over now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Brady now on 1st down. It's complete to Brown, right side. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady. Open man is Howard, the tight end. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Well, that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. First down now, but that clock rolling. Again, they'll throw with Brady. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. They were trying to go to Brown once again. That'll bring up 2nd down. Now Brady. Right side, that's complete to Gronkowski. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. Now Brady. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for Tampa Bay. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
That's double win there, partner. You keep out of the return man's hands, and you pin him inside the 5-yard line. Pretty darn good.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. An anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener as we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, good to get another season underway. We'll get back to you guys for the second half of the season opener. But first, let's take a look at what's still to come here in the opening weekend of the NFL season. Some of the best games of the weekend come in that 1 o'clock Eastern window, one of which features the Panthers at home in Carolina, as they'll square off against the New York Jets. Then more good stuff to follow later in the afternoon. One good one being under the dome in New Orleans, where it'll be the Saints taking on the Green Bay Packers. Then on Sunday night, a good one to start the season. Bears and Rams from SoFi Stadium. Matthew Stafford's debut as an LA Ram. In the game you're watching, you've seen a strong first half out of Dak Prescott. He's thrown for 2 touchdowns, and he has run for another. As for the call of the second half, we turn things back over to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he takes this near the 25, just a little past there, call it the 26. Dak and the Cowboy offense heading back onto the field. He's showing off that arm, showing it off very well. They've got the lead. Don't forget, though, about the protection he's had. The protection's been good.
And I'll guarantee you he hasn't forgotten about it at all, because that's keeping him clean in the pocket, allowing him to step into throws and make those deep passes come true. I mean, it's just been beautiful for him to do. But guess what? In the huddle, on the sidelines, guaranteed he's thanking those big guys up front for keeping him safe. I have a feeling he may even buy dinner.
Indeed, entertaining to relive some of those deep balls. A pass there over the middle to start things out. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
And without as much fanfare as you might expect, Amari Cooper's gone over 1,000 yards in 5 of his 6 NFL seasons. And even without Dak Prescott for much of last year, he finished with a career-high 92 catches.
On first down, it's Elliott. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Prescott able to hit his target, Lamb.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he'll hit the deck, but he did not get there. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Here's Brian Anger now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
And he finds Gronk. That catch good for only a couple. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
2nd and 8 coming up. A handoff to Fournette. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw is Brady. That's complete to Tyler Johnson. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. Throwing on first down is Brady. Looking sideline, incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Brady to throw. And a catch right side by Evans. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Here's a give to Fournette. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Dallas offense back out onto the field. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. To throw is Prescott. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
3rd and short yardage. Prescott. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. It was Jason Pierre-Paul who was able to get him down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet.
Like how they started the 3rd quarter here. They forced a punt on the first drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their 2nd win coming out of the locker room. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Here's Prescott. This one caught left side by Cooper. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Here's Brian Anger now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Bucs are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Bucs ready to take over once again. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Here's Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Brady to Evans that time. 1st down, Tampa. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Well, the Jets sweep. This is Godwin. And this is going to be a Bucs 1st down as good running gets him to about the 44. Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it was enough to get them a 1st down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
To throw, it's Brady. To Evans on the slant. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down.
And Mike Evans has been the model of consistency and excellence. 7 years in the league. He's been a 1,000-yard receiver 7 times, the first guy in league history to do that. And he makes another catch there for a 1st down.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Brady going to throw. Over the middle, that's taken in by Gronkowski. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. To throw again on 2nd down. Brady got a man. It's Brown.
And that's a good catch there for a 1st down by Antonio Brown. And in his career, at one point, he had 6 straight seasons over 100 catches. Not putting up those types of numbers now, but continues to be a favorite of Tom Brady, who recruited him originally to New England and most recently to Tampa.
Not much there, only a yard.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
1st down, Tampa as Brady hooks up with Howard.
1st down catch there by O.J. Howard. Well done, and he's got to be excited because he missed a lot of the fun last year after suffering a torn Achilles back in Week 4. But his head coach, Bruce Arians, says the sky's the limit for him in 2021 after rehabbing in the offseason.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Brady now to throw. He finds his target. It's Evans. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Brady to throw again. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
On 3rd down, Fournette. And for the moment, this will be a 1st down. But we have a marker on the field. Let's see if this stands. And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Now Brady. And this is caught by Evans. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
One of the selling points at the end route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver and almost on a direct shot able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
Succop's kick is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Amari Cooper and the rest of the offense heading back out there now. So glancing at these numbers, I think they tell a story of, hey, early on, he got hot, he got their attention. They've been able to hone in on him, shut him down a bit.
He certainly did get their attention, and that's the ultimate compliment for a player, that when you come out in the second half, all of a sudden there's extra.
And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Devin White gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A.
And anytime we see Devin White making a play like that, the first thing we think of is his speed. The second, his versatility. The only player in the NFL in 2020 with 100 tackles and 9 sacks.
Second and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Prescott, this one to Jarwin over the middle. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
So a big play coming now for the Bucs as they'll go for 2. So after the INT, it's Brady. And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the 4th. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done. Get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They will look to flush the memory of that pick 6 as we now have a brand new tie ball game here in the 4th quarter, getting down to the good stuff. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. Back to it after the pick 6. Prescott over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Play action now. Prescott going to take a shot for Gallup. And this is going to be intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it.
People constantly make the joke about defensive backs being wide receivers that can't catch, but Carlton Davis puts a lie to that theory, snags that one, and he's not a guy who gets a lot of publicity, but a big part of the Bucs' run to the Super Bowl title last year. A former second-round pick out of Auburn in 2018, he led the Buccaneers with 4 interceptions.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the fourth quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Brady. A pass underneath for Fournette. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. A shotgun give to Fournette. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle. From the 36, Brady. Open man, Gronkowski complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. Now Leonard Fournette. Oh, he bowls over him. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. 87 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. 2nd and 4. Throwing now is Brady. Dumps it off to Fournette. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field.
Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. And now it looks like we've got a Cowboy shaken up down there on the field. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. He'll set up to throw from the gun. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Vita Vea busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
There's a little bit of defense right there. Nickel set, 5 defensive backs. They just snuffed out every route that was going. Quarterback never got rid of the football.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. Oh, he shifts past him. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. Give him 3 yards on the run. Now they'll need to drop something good here on 3rd and 13. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Here's Brian Anger now, standing just outside his own goal line. And a fair catch is taken here, a step or 2 inside the 45-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with a game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Jalen Smith, the NFC's leading tackler in 2020, there on the stop defensively. On 2nd and 9, Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Brady finding Godwin there for Buccaneer first. Looking to throw. Brady. He's got his tight end over the middle, O.J. Howard. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now Fournette. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Donovan Wilson that time there on the tackle. On 2nd and 9. Brady. Over the middle, complete. It's Howard. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 14. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Into the red zone, it's Brady. Looking middle, it's caught by Gronkowski. A gain of 6 there on first. 4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7. Back to throw. Brady. And it's caught. And the Bucs are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now Brady again. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look to grab a late lead. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call. A crucial penalty there as the hold backs him up for another 2nd and goal. This is Fournette, and they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Fournette. And he'll find his way down right around the 12. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. And Suckup will put this one right through. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
So Dak and the Cowboys down 24-21, a minute 24 to go. This is only week 1 of the season, folks. Get strapped in as they come up here 1st and 10. Here's Dak. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. He's got Elliott. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. Prescott. Complete. Pollard. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. Here's Prescott. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Flushed out right. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
Well, to me, this leads to the question, do you admire the way he puts his body out there all the time, or do you think he should protect himself a little bit more?
Well, he's been on the ground several times with all those sacks that he's taken. So, I don't know, I kind of admire him not sliding down there, don't you?
I'm with you on that one. The meter definitely leans towards admiration.
Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game, also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular season, the first game of the year. And, you know, all eyes were watching this one. Everyone was excited that football was back.
And it's just special. You could just feel it. It's so good to have the pigskin back out there. It'll be crisp fall weather before we know it.
You got that right, but I love the build-up to it, right? All day long anticipating it, and then we got here and we saw a game, the first game of the year. Let's keep going.
So for the Buccaneers, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener. And they'll get the weekend off now as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.